two, three. So just recently, within this past week, less than a week, within less than a week from today, and I was just watching the live news, and he just made a referral, as far as I could tell, um, President Trump. So he said there's a Canada, United States, Mexico agreement, and he's referring to it about military. He called the United States something like, well, it's previously known as New Mecca, and something. When I caught on, he started mentioning he started mentioning New Mecca. Eventually, he started mentioning Old Mecca in the Middle East. We're withdrawing our troops nice and slow, and we did. But I mean, if there's any still there, and there was certainly did spend about $8 trillion over about 8 years to help make peace between the Middle East, or as far as the collective Middle East, as far as in countries, and in the United States. The United States spent $8 trillion over 8 years, and spent with over 8 million troops over 8 years, making peace between the United States and the Middle East. So the Middle East would be Old Mecca. The United States was, or has been known, and might still, depending on who's asking what. And I've even referred to it as New Mecca. So there's the Middle East, which is slowly withdrawing its we're slowly withdrawing our troops, or have, but there might still be more people over there, as far as USA. Um, and then there's the Canada, United States, Mexico agreement. So in a current speech on World News, he was talking about how the military might be in line, as far as Canada, United States, and Mexico, as well as the entire Old Mecca, or the Middle East. So the Middle East is allied with Canada, is allied with the United States, is allied with Mexico, all together, same time, is the most I could gather. And I know I put a little snippet. I couldn't share the other one because it was 4.5 hours in, and hadn't expected another, maybe 3.5, up to another 6 hours afterwards. So there was that, and it was incredibly important. And I was watching for maybe half an hour, 20 minutes at least, and I caught some news, and I was like, wow, wow, that's just spectacular, sort of deal. So Canada, United States, Mexico, Middle East, New Mecca, Old Mecca, all in agreement. It's good. It's good progress. Wunderbar, or wonderful, or baby, who's to say? Two, one.